Hello everyone, Josh here with Exodus, bringing you guys and gals some more Order and Chaos Gardens. Today we have somewhat of a major issue. Now, there's a lot of bugs and a lot of things that were kind of broken after the last big update to the game. A lot of things were moved around, just a lot of chaos, but not a whole lot of order. So we need to establish some order here. Now, the developers are pretty quiet. The community reps have been pretty quiet. I don't know if just because the developers are not communicating well with the community reps in the Discord or whatnot. I have no idea. But we've been talking about lots and lots of things that need to be fixed, especially after the last update. And seemingly nothing is really being taken care of. Another new bug has just come to my attention. And I found this one out personally because I was wondering, why is my tank not properly tanking going through certain stages of the game? And here to realize one of the major aspects of one of the best characters in the game is not working anymore. And that is our girl Ella. So let's talk about Ella real quick. Alright, so this is Ella. I already have her up to Genesis. She's level 141. And why her level is important is because of her skill set. So if you look here at her passive Icy Shield. On the brink of death, shields are created to serve as a bastion. When the hero or an allied hero's HP is below 30% for the first time, they immediately gain a shield equal to 10% of max HP. When Icy Shield is triggered, Ella gains an additional buff that restores 3% HP per second for 5 seconds. And then lastly, at level 3, which she now has because she is level 141, after casting an Ultra, her ultimate, her special, Ella grants Icy Shield to herself and the ally with the lowest HP. That means every time I use my ult, I should be getting a shield on my Ella and then an ally with the lowest HP, as well as the initial shield for the first time when one of my units drops below 30% for the first time. Okay, so we're all kind of on the same page here. Ella should be providing shields. That's part of her kit and what really makes her really strong outside of just the freeze. So let's go in and do an actual battle real quick to test this out. We're going to go into a stage that I know I can't clear yet, and that'll be in Tower. Let's go into Tower. Let's go to the Oblivion Spire. We're on 265. Now I'm very underpowered for this stage. I mean, the recommended CP is, 159, 160k CP, whatever, because that's what the team is. Now, not always is CP kind of an indication of how strong or weak a team is. It's really about team comp, setup, positioning, etc., etc. I've tried a whole bunch of different ways to try and beat the stage. I just can't beat it. And one of the big reasons why is Ella is not providing much support as a tank right now. So let's go ahead and show you what Ella's actually doing. Let's focus mainly on what Ella is doing, not what the other units are doing at all. All right, now let's watch Ella. Okay, Ella is almost getting ready to use her ultimate, thanks to our girl Holly. So here it goes. And look, we had a unit below 30%, no shields. And look, we just used our ultimate. No shields on herself or an ally with the lowest HP. Nothing. There was literally nothing there. No shields at all in its entirety of this fight. So, Ella's shields are not working. Now, let's go try a different mode. Maybe there's a bug in the tower, right? Maybe tower's not working. So let's leave the tower for a moment. Let's go to, let's do the EXP dungeon. Let's go in here. Now, you're not going to get the 30% HP or lower shields to pop up, but she should still pop her shields off, right? For every time she uses her ultimate. So let's go ahead and do this fight now. Okay, we're getting ready to hit our ult. And there it goes. And guess what? No shields on Holly, who would have been the recipient of that shield, or herself. Still no shields working. There's just no shields working on Ella at all. And it makes no sense. And just to be very transparent here, we're using LD Player. I've also tried this on mobile as well. Still did not work. We're going to go ahead here now. We've closed out the app. It's completely closed. And we're going to go in here and we're going to go into Settings. And then we're going to go into app settings. And then we're going to go into the actual game itself. We're going to go down here to storage. And we are going to clear the cache. Okay? We are doing everything here that you normally would. And we're resetting the game as well. We've also already checked to see if there's any updates from the Google Play Store or anything like that. There is no updates. We're on the latest version of the game. I've also tried this on the APK as well as the Google Play version itself. So we're going to go ahead and load the game back up again after we just cleared the cache in hopes that that might be a solution. That's usually a solution sometimes when things like this happen. Sometimes you just got to clear your cache on your app and usually it'll work, or you got to re-download the app or whatever. We've done all that though already. So let's go back in to the, I keep clicking the main city. Let's go back into the Abyss here. Let's go back into the Demon Prison and let's go back in and see if after she uses her ultimate, if she's actually going to get her shields off at all. And if not, clearly there's an issue here that they messed up. I don't know what they did. If they tried to shadow nerf one of the better units in the game again, I'm going to be very, very pissed off. So let's see. Okay, the ult's about ready to come out. She's beginning a shield right now for herself and my Holly. And again, no freaking shields. I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know what the developers are doing. I really don't understand why there's no transparency between the game developers, the community reps, and the players. And this is not just, oh, this is a beta test, these things happen, just kind of let it work itself out, it's going to get wiped anyway. No, this is a no-wiped version of the game. This is basically, for the people who are already playing the game, this is our full global launch. This is our full release. And they already have the cash shops fully opened up as well for people to go in and actually spend money and buy certain units. And they already nerfed Paris, which was a pay-to-win unit. And she was only available for 2 weeks in the rate-up banner, because that's how long the event was for. And the people who spent tons of money to build her up and get her, they're probably very upset because they nerfed her. A unit that's only been out for 2 weeks, because the game's only been out for 2 weeks at that point, that people were spending tons of money on to get through her event and to pull for her. And they nerfed her, as well as many, many other units. That to me is absolute insanity when you're asking players to spend money, let alone all the time that they've invested into accounts that are not going to be wiped. So this is a real issue. I know Gurky just dropped a video about a lot of his concerns, some of the changes also in another video that we would like to see happen to the game, but this is just an ongoing issue at this point. It's like almost day to day, another thing isn't working, another thing is broken, and nothing is being fixed. And the only thing it looks like the developers are actually paying attention to are our wallets and not our feedback. And that is a major issue. And they've proven that fact by, after the last update, taking all the meta units and pushing them back, making them much harder to get and making the reroll process even more difficult. So, I mean, at this point, I don't know what it is, but it's getting to a point where the player base and the developers are going head to head. And we already know how that fight will always end up, the developers losing. Because when the players go, the game goes. So can we please, if there's a community rep watching this video, you know, obviously Ella being bugged right now and not working is just the tip of the iceberg. But it's just, everything is just going wrong that can go wrong in this game right now. And I really, really hope that the developers get their heads out of their rear ends and start getting stuff done, and getting stuff done in a timely manner, and being more transparent with the community reps so they can relay the information to us, so we know that things that are broken are being fixed, or at least worked on to being fixed. Something. Give us some information. But that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn notifications. Join us in the Discord in the description below as always. And of course, follow us on Twitter or X at Axis Media. Until next time, peace.